In West Texas, wealth doesn't shine. It settles. It sinks into the dust, coats your boots, stains your hands the same red-brown as the land. Alex Mercer learned that early, long before the money came, before the oil, before the lies. The sun was setting over Midland, bleeding orange and violet across the horizon. Pump jacks bowed in slow, mechanical prayer, their shadows stretching like guilty secrets across the ground. Alex leaned against his black pickup, chewing on the inside of his cheek, watching the land that had made him rich. And empty. Hell of a view, Kara said behind him. He didn't turn right away. It used to mean something. She joined him, boots crunching over gravel. Kara always dressed like she didn't need anyone's permission. Leather jacket, dark jeans, eyes sharp enough to cut glass. She was his wife, or still legally was. The ring was gone, though, had been for months. You don't come out here for nostalgia, she said. You come when you're trying to convince yourself. Alex smiled without humor. Convince myself of what? That you're still the good guy. The wind picked up, carrying the smell of oil and dry earth. Texas had a way of listening when people told the truth and punishing them when they didn't. You wanted to talk, Alex said. Kara crossed her arms. I wanted to see if the rumors were true. He turned to her then. Which ones? That you're about to sell Mercer Energy for $500 million. Alex whistled softly. You always did a good sources. Her eyes narrowed. So it's true. Yes. And you didn't think to tell me? You lost the right to updates when you started sleeping with my CFO. The words hung between them, sharp and undeniable. Kara didn't deny it. She never did. Ethan understood the business. So did I, Alex said. I just trusted you. She looked away. Trust doesn't drill wells. No, he said quietly. But betrayal sure pumps them dry. They stood in silence, the machines behind them groaning like old men with bad memories. You're really going to walk away? Kara asked. After everything? Alex nodded. Money was supposed to make this easier. Turns out, it just made the knives sharper. Kara laughed, a low, ironic sound. You think selling makes you clean? I think it makes me free. She stepped closer. You're not free, Alex. You're predictable. He raised an eyebrow. That's so. Yes, she said. You still believe there's a version of this story where you're the victim. Something flickered behind his eyes. Isn't there? Kara leaned in, voice dropping. You want the truth? Alex held her gaze. I always do. She exhaled. Ethan didn't steal from you. I did. The world seemed to tilt. What? I rerouted funds years ago, she said calmly. Offshore. Quiet. You were too busy playing king of the dirt to notice. Alex's jaw tightened. How much? She smiled faintly. Enough. The wind roared now, rattling metal, screaming through open land like it was angry on his behalf. And you came here to confess? Alex asked. No, Kara said. I came to warn you. She pulled out her phone and showed him a headline draft. Mercer Energy CEO under investigation for financial fraud. Alex stared. That's tomorrow's news, Kara finished. Unless you sign everything over to me tonight. He looked at her, really looked at her, and felt something almost like admiration. You always were ambitious. And you always underestimated me. She held out a pen. Alex laughed. It startled her. You think this ends with me broken? He asked. Kara, I grew up with nothing. I know how to live there. She frowned. Then why are you smiling? Alex reached into his jacket and pulled out a folded document. Because, he said, unfolding it, Mercer Energy hasn't been mine for 6 months. Her breath caught. I sold it, he continued, to a shell company. Kara's eyes darted across the page. This is yours, Alex said. Congratulations. She looked up, confused. Then the investigation. Very real, he said, but it won't touch me. The realization hit her like a bullet. You framed me. No, Alex said gently. I let the truth find its address. Her hands trembled. You bastard. Alex stepped closer, voice low, almost warm. You taught me wealth is just another weapon. I finally learned how to use it. Sirens echoed faintly in the distance. Kara backed away. You loved me. I did, Alex said. That's why this hurts. The lights of Midland flickered on, dotting the darkness like scattered stars. As the sirens grew louder, Alex turned back to the land, wide, unforgiving, honest in its cruelty. In Texas, riches didn't save you, but they did decide who got buried and who walked away clean.